heavily shorted CVNA stock is down 17.52% in this session of the 7th of November 2022. At some point it reached a new 52-week low of $6.68, and that's the short interest we're talking about here. You can see that 39.97%. So courtesy of Charles Schwab, CFRA have these opinions concerning CVNA stock. Then they're maintaining a hold opinion on the shares of the stock of the company, and they have lowered their 12-month target to $15 from $35, and they say it's a justified discount to auto dealer peers. They have lowered their adjusted earnings per share estimates to a negative $9.8 from a negative $8.25 for this year 2022 to a negative $5.8 from negative $3.45 for 2023, and they have introduced an earnings per share for 2024 at $4.35. CVNA, according to them, posts a third quarter earnings per share of $2.67 versus rather a negative $2.67 versus a negative $0.38, well below the negative $1.97 consensus. Revenue fell 2.6% to $3.39, which is $310 million below consensus, driven by an 8% decline in used vehicle sales to 102,570 units, partially offset by higher price realizations. They thought CVNA's results revealed flaws in its business model relative to other dealerships, namely its lack of higher margin, more recession-resistant service operations to help support earnings when auto sales decline. CVNA's gross margin plummeted to 10.6% from 15% in the third quarter of 2021. Okay, while some see a restructuring as inevitable, they believe recent action to strengthen its liquidity has extended its runway. CVNA's total liquidity stood at $4.39 billion at the end of the third quarter of this year, 2022. CVNA remains a crowded trade. Yes, we showed you that short interest. So that's the opinion of the folks at CFRA. And we have, you definitely know that it is down 18.04%, still retracing, still plunging. So we have plotted a Fibonacci grid here. We picked it from this peak above its 50-day moving average, slightly above its 50-day moving average as of when that happened. That was sometime on the 16th of September. That price there is 26. That price is let's get it there. Do we have there? It's $41.77. So we picked it up from there and put it all the way down to $0.33. So upward projections: 9.99, 16.19, 21.71, 26.54, and indeed 41.77. So using 41.77 and 26.54 relative with reference to the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average, as things stand right now, or rather when we did this computation, was around 23.51. So with reference to that, we take that target of 41.77 or resistance of 41.77. We subtract 23.23. If you subtract it from the 50-day moving average, and we have and we divide by the standard deviation, we get a value of 2.08. From there, you can use this to now determine the probabilities, here. So this is a Z table. You'll find a link in the description box below. So going by that, now we have that the probability of CVNA stock remaining below 41.77% is highly likely to be the case. 98.12%. That is statistically saying 98.12%. That is the probability that will be the case. And obviously, for it to rise above 41.77, it is a minor 1.88%. So, and then that is also we apply that as well in the case of the second target, which is $26.54. So the probability of it remaining below that price is 63.31, much better than the one above, and the probability of it rising above that 26.54 is 36.69. So probability of remaining below 26.54 is 63.61, 63.31%, and above is 36.69. So once again, let's see what's going on now. Down 18.09%. Any news? Okay, 39.376 million shares across the tape. Let's see whether we have any news. Governor shares crashed to record lows as losses pile up. Okay, so yeah, and given the short interest that is going on there, market participants may be watching the stock as well. They may be watching it. So the fact that they are doing so also may also negate this statistical computation. So the huge interest that it may be garnering now may make this untenable. So but based on how things are right now, it doesn't look like it's going to spike above 41.77. But it's the short interest is there. It's facing losses are there, but liquidity is not the problem. It has over $4 billion shares, $4 billion in cash. So, but the short interest is there. Losses are piling up. Short interest is also there. Those are the sort of things that get short squeezers, if you like, to observe what's going on. So it's a short squeeze candidate, but today it's not being squeezed up. It's on the way down. And we have various projections as I showed you earlier on. Okay, 9.99, 16.19, 21.71, 26.54, 41.77, and we have the probabilities here as well. So you find this in the description box as well. Okay, so see what you make of CVNA stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.